What's up, pro wrestling fans? It's WrestleQuest, and check it out, man. Some pretty big news here. There's a infamous old clip out there where Marc Mero is talking about a voicemail that he heard of a dude when Sable was cheating on him. We all know the way the story went, man. And listen, relationship-wise, just some quick game. I ain't no life guru or anything, but if it ain't working, don't lie. And don't be one of those people that don't want to know. See the signs, call someone out, man. You only live once. Relationships are just funny, man. But don't cheat, and if you cheat, just keep it real. Dudes, chicks, whoever. Like, be honest with each other, man. But you guys heard that clip, right? Mark was like, I'm going to kill this son of a bitch. He heard a voicemail of some dude, because Sable was cheating on him. It was so crazy. He's the first star in WWE to get a guaranteed contract. WWE wasn't throwing money around like that. They saw what he was doing as Johnny B. Bad. They were like, yo, this is the guy. But as we all know, the wild man Marc Mero gimmick didn't get over like it was supposed to. I didn't think it was so bad when you hear JR and them talk about it like it was absolute dog shit. I just didn't think so. Let me know what you thought of it, but everyone knows how it went, right? He wanted to kill this guy who was piping down his wife behind his back, and then he found out it was Brock Lesnar. And, needless to say, which is crazy, too, because Mark is a New York State Golden Gloves boxer champion, right? But we know how that goes. A lot of guys like, oh, I know karate, I'm this, that, but ain't been in a fight in their life. I'm not saying that's the case with Mero, right? But fighting and being tough is two different things, man. And we all saw what happened when him and Blackman got in the ring in that brawl for all. One of the biggest mistakes ever in pro wrestling. You would have thought with his boxing background he would have did better, but Blackman was tossing him all over the ring, Two different types of fighting styles. But anyways, Sable still happily married to Brock Lesnar, but Mark is moving on. As you see, congrats to Mark. Today, I get to marry, this is 17 hours ago, the love of my life. In just a few hours, Melissa and I become Mr. and Mrs. Mero. I've lived many chapters in my life, but this one is already my favorite. Grateful to God, grateful for love, grateful for forever. So, congratulations, Marc Mero. Again, I didn't think the Wild Man character was all that bad. You guys remember when he did the Wild thing and the Mero salt and all that? That was crazy, man. The Shooting Star Press, and they did the old... Ahmed Johnson was my favorite wrestler. Make sure to subscribe to this channel too, guys, and make sure to hit the buttons. We talk pro wrestling. I'm trying to build this channel back up. I had another one. I keep talking about it. CWF, Coffee Wrestling Federation. I got logged out of it. Couldn't get back into it. Was almost monetized. Somehow, the fucking channel got deleted, though. I used to be able to go back and watch some of the videos. We had a few of them do pretty well and jump into the comments and communicate with any new commenters out there and direct them over this new channel. But something happened. The channel got strucketh down, man. But leave it in the comments if you were around on that channel at all. Leave it in the comments your thoughts about Marc Mero. Oh, back to the Ahmed Johnson thing. I was the biggest Ahmed Johnson fan. And if you guys recall his very short title reign after the kidney injury, the whole Ron Simmons situation, the real life heat they ended up having, and they had the IC tournament after, and Marc Mero won against Farooq when he was being managed by Sonny, the brick in the purse and all that, and he dropped the title to Triple H on TV. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, turned his back on him, but it was good stuff. I don't know. I didn't think Marc Mero was dog shit like everyone thought in WWE when they did the marvelous Marc Mero thing, the boxing stuff. It was like, it was all right. It made for some good storytelling, but I think it was art imitating life, where he became the jealous husband, and Salvatore Sincere, a.k.a. Tom Brady, was trying to save Sable from this abusive, jealous husband. And I'm not saying he was abusing Sable, or maybe he was, but her star power went a billion times beyond what Marc Mero's was. And it's just wild to think he was the one that got the guaranteed money, decided to bring his wife along. And, she surpassed him like crazy. And the marriage didn't last. And it was what it was. But that's what I'm saying, in relationships, it seems they thought they were both in a good place. He's like, let my wife get on TV. It didn't work out. But, at the end of the day, I believe they're all happy these days, get along. And, she's still married to Brock. And now he's on this new journey in his life, marrying this beautiful woman, Melissa, right here. Again, congratulations to Marc Mero. And it's good to see he's used his platform for positivity, a motivational speaker and such. A devout Christian, which I keep telling everyone, guys, it's wild times we're living in. Spiritual warfare out here. I don't say that to sound cool or edgy, like there's real ish going on. So subscribe to the channel, hit the buttons, let me know your thoughts about all this. Once again, it's all about talking pro wrestling with you guys, old stuff, new stuff, everything in between. Let's check some of the comments, what people are talking about. Has anyone mentioned that you bear a resemblance to who? Johnny B. Bad? That's what I was thinking. She looks, they're saying the new wife looks a lot like Sable. I can see it a little bit. Do you guys see a little bit of Carmen Electra? I'm not saying like a lot, but a little bit. Leave it in the comments. Congratulations, sir. May it be an amazing day. Big praying hands. Again, congrats to Mark. It's just good to see him living life happy. Like, seriously, guys, too, let's talk about the relationship stuff if you guys want to go there as well. Again, it's all about just talking with you guys, having that good conversation, man. Listen, I've been in through all kinds of crazy-ish relationship-wise, and it's just like, be honest with each other. When people start sneaking around, creeping around, lying and shit like that, it's like, why hurt each other? You know what I mean? Some people are addicted to it, just can't stop doing it. It's a long conversation, but it's just like, just be honest, man. But if you're in that boat where you know something's going down, don't be the douchebag lying to yourself. Don't do it. You will hate yourself. You will be miserable. It's just come on, y'all. Let's do better. Let's treat ourselves better. Let's treat each other better. Someone says, Mark, I enjoyed your career. Good looking guy, pause, with an amazing athletic talent. And they came up with Johnny B. Bad. Hey, don't shit on Johnny B. Bad. I thought that Johnny B. Bad was a great gimmick. And you guys want to hear something crazy? When Dusty came up with that, this is a true story. You can go check this out. Maybe we'll try to dig this up for a separate video. Mark did an interview on, I believe it was BET, on a black night show. Was it Arsenio, maybe? Or no, Arsenio wasn't on BET. Maybe it wasn't BET. Maybe it was Arsenio. I don't know what it was on, but it was a black platform. Shout out Black America. Shout out black people. Much love. White people, everyone, man. You know what I mean? But they thought Latinos, everyone, Asians, shout out everyone. But as he looked a lot like Little Richard, they were saying, hey, you could be the first. Whoever was interviewing him was like, man, you could be the first black world champion, because I don't think at that time Ron Simmons, who we just mentioned earlier, had won the title. But Mark, in character, in kayfabe, was like, yeah, you know what I mean? But the guy actually thought that he was, black and white mixed. But Mark, I believe, has like some, he's Jewish, half Jewish, like Middle Eastern blood or something to that extent. I don't know. Leave it in the comments. But it's just so wild. That's how over and that Little Richard, Johnny B. Bad gimmick was. And people just really saw it, And again, then McMahon saw it. First guaranteed contract, even though in the WWE, even though it didn't pan out like that. It was what it was, man. But it's just wild to think, like, that's how people really, like, saw that character as real. You know what I mean? where we at? Oh, Johnny. But yeah, so I didn't think the Johnny B. Bad shit was bad like that. Did you? And leave some of your favorite matches, links to matches, like all that, guys. Let's get the convo going. Oh, well, you never let that get you down. And you never let that get you down. And now you got back to the community with your speaking. Very happy for you. You deserve a hot wife. God bless. Congrats to you both, sir. Wishing you many years of blissful marriage. God bless you both. Happy wedding day. Wishing you both all the happiness in the world. God bless. We will read these last few comments on the screen, and then we will close the video on out. Congratulations, Marc Mero. I hope you both have a beautiful life together. So happy for you. Congratulations. You are both very lucky. Congrats. Keep up the inspirational talk. So there you have it, man. Wild man Marc Mero taking that wild plunge into another chapter in his life. Great to see. People think she looks a bit like Sable. I see a little bit, as well as a little bit of Carmen Electra there, but we talked about so much on this one, and I look forward to talking to you all in the comments. So hit all them buttons. Thanks for tapping in. I get with y'all on the next one. Peace.